All right, welcome in everybody here on the WNY Athletics YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter page. It's the second annual Gerry Gentner All-Star Game for the girls tonight. 70-plus high school softball players, and we're going to send it down the field for Tom Prince.
You see somebody with a Western New York Athletics shirt, please thank them, because this is the reason that we're able to have this event. People that you can see here by checking you in, basket raffles, and they're broadcasting an event is about the Western New York Athletics team. This does not happen without Frank Wolf with Western New York Athletics, Heidi Gunther, who's been down there below working those entire basket raffles, Tim Gardner, our producer, Russ Battaglia, you see up there in the camera. Those are the people that really do everything to make Western New York Athletics tick, and please make sure you say thank you to them. It's huge. Now, just so everybody understands what those raffles are down below. We run a day which is called Western New York Athletics Baseball Softball Day. It's finally an event which is created which has 32 teams, 16 games in one day, held at Niagara Falls. When we do that, we fundraise, and what we fundraise is for somebody very particular in the community. This year, it was chosen to really help out a young man. His name is Colt Matz. For those of you in the Portville community, you know him very well. This is a 12-year-old boy who not only has beat leukemia once, he's now trying to do it for a second time. 12 years old, folks. 12 years old, and his kid's doing it with a smile on his face. What we were meant to do was to show that the softball and baseball communities come together and help that young man as best as we could. So when you see somebody come around for the 50-50s and the basket raffles, just so you know, that's what it's for. Now, we get ready to get started. We're going to have a first pitch actually get thrown. The first pitch is going to get thrown. We told you who this event is after. His daughter, Julie Murphy, the Will South head coach, will be throwing out our first pitch. Time to start the All-Star Game.
All right, thanks, Tom, and everything you've done for the West York Athletics baseball community, right? All the games in the States over the weekend, for Colt's family, for these girls. It's going to be a fun night, the second annual one. Well, so Frontier invested, Jim, right, in the softball field and the boys' baseball field last year. What an incredible field this is. This is legit.
It's I was out, pleasure to be out here one time before to watch a game out here, and it's the view up in the stands it's just beautiful. It's a wonderful field and a great place to have this All-Star Game, Jake.
Well, Jake's tomorrow night, I believe. I'm Joe.
Joe.
I know. It's okay. All right, well, Jim, so our second game. So right now they've got one of the players from Depew, number 23, a girl from Fredonia. Tim's talking on here. Just so you know, everybody, it's the American National, just like you'd see in the All-Star Game in the summer. The American side is to your right, okay? The national side is to your left, okay?
Next, I got over here Sarah Davis.
All right, so over the course of the night, we got basket raffles here. All the money going to Colt Matz's family. We got the champions from the Clarence and Gowanus softball team. They won their states and got representatives from them. And then we're going to have the Sorrow and Weiss Cup finalists announcements. Great crowd here. Weather's hanging in here with the clouds and stuff. But hopefully the rain will hold off, Jim.
Well, right now it's pretty nice out here, Joe, and it looks like it's going to hold for a while. There's been about 17 different forecasts that I've seen throughout the day, so hopefully all of them are wrong, and we're going to be right on through without a drop of rain.
And the national side will bat first. So the American pitcher.
Leading off today from City Honors.
And leading off from City Honors.
Musatelli, number 21. She's off to Clarkson University.
Number 21
where she
from
will
City
play
Honors.
Softball. Give her a round of applause.
So this is going to be a fun night. Lots of different jersey colors, and we're going to have some good baseball, some good pitching, some great hitters out there tonight. And it's all going to start right now here on the WNY Athletics YouTube, Twitter pages, Facebook. We'll interview some players throughout the night too, Jim. That'll be fun.
Yes, there'll be some interviews. We'll be talking with some of them, and should be a very excellent evening for us.
So Alicia Dickerson will lead off. And the first pitch is a strike. And an 0-1 count. That one's high, and it's nice. The looks like the Will East. You know, Jim, the pitcher and the catcher, they're right from the same team, so it's always, good you have that communication out there. There's another strike, so 1-2.
On the mound is Olivia Russ.
Olivia Russ from West Seneca East. Yeah, that's where it is. West Seneca East, and she's got her catcher with her, Samantha Robertson. 2-2. Yeah, pitch. And a strikeout.
Next
Swing and
up,
miss.
Number 4, she's
Representing East Aurora.
It's Madison Diebold.
Madison
is
Diebold
off
from
to
East Aurora. We
Demon.
saw East Aurora in that softball game a couple weeks ago when they played Iroquois.
That was an excellent game, and they came up a little short, but still in all, good softball.
First pitch is a strike. And the 0-1. And these girls, Jim, they just throw so fast.
Yeah.
They got a lot of heat on these pitches.
The West Seneca East went all the way to the sectional finals, had a great game, and lost 1-0 in those finals. It was a terrific game, and a lot of good games in the playoffs. And again, as you mentioned before, Joe, we have 2 state championships. They're going to be state champions that are going to be with us today.
And on the 2-1, fouled away for strike 2.
Well, we have a quick second here. I'd like to send out our condolences from West New York Athletics and all of us to the family of Paul Hustler, who recently passed away. Our condolences and thoughts and prayers are with him.
And strike number 3 in her second strikeout of the inning.
Now up from Grand Island, Isabel Pesnick.
Isabel
She's off
Pesnick
to Buff State to play softball.
from Grand Island going to Buff State for softball, number 12 here. With 2 outs, the first pitch. Fouled away. Just got a piece of that.
Had the pleasure of watching Isabel play in the Travel League and so on and so forth. Excellent pitcher, player, and just a nicest kid. Good family.
Strike 2 on the outside corner. Having no problems throwing these strikes here.
And you mentioned her name correctly. It was Isabel. We've called her Izzy for all the time that I've known her. So if I start calling her Izzy, you can stop me right there.
That one's hitting the air, and a nice diving catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the first. Still 0-0.
Some quick
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
All right, welcome back here to the second ever Girls All-Star Game here at Frontier, the Gerry Gentner All-Star Game. Go to the bottom of the first. Haley Dello is on the mound. We saw three quick outs in the top of the first. Great pitching.
Yeah. And I think you're going to see that continue in the bottom half of the inning, Joe. Haley is an excellent pitcher. Got a chance to watch her play a couple of weeks ago, and they won in tremendous style. I think the final was a run rule, but she had a shutout.
So Dello will start on the mound. Over 70 players here from all sorts of Southern Tier, the North Towns, Monsignor Martin, you name it. A lot of these girls came out for this early first pitch here at 5 o'clock. And again, you know, with the donations here, yes, there is a basket fundraiser. You also can always donate after the game as well. So Ella Joel, number 9, going to Canisius to play softball. A lot of these girls, you know, going to the next level, Division III, 2 and 1. Also, I'm sure some of the girls are playing other sports as well in college.
I have the great privilege of being on this telecast and so on and so forth, and even more of a privilege is to be able to watch my granddaughter play softball. And number 9 is my granddaughter Ella Joel, and goes to Williamsville North. So it's a real pleasure to see her here.
I'm a big jersey kind of guy, right? Love the jerseys. Notice that in the boys hockey all-star game, and you really see the colors pop, you know, tonight, just like you did for the boys. It's a lot going on in the field. 0-2, 2 quick strikes here for the Westfield pitcher Haley Dello. Might have a low-scoring game in an all-star game, right? Just like you see in over the summer. Here's the pitch. That one's hit to short. Nice throw. And they got her. Nice job at a first baseman from Fredonia getting that one.
Now she's
might be a good time for us now to mention that fine 6-umpire crew that they've got on Western New York, that they have behind the plate, Rich DeZekin, first base Joe Cortade, Ray Hoover's at second, and Dennis Ferris is at third. Mike Wozniak is on the left field line, and Jason Ruggiero is on the right field line. 6 umpires for our classic today.
Strike 2, Madison Griebel from Iroquois, it looks like, right? They got that right. A lot of schools and the numbers all over the place with our roster, so bear with us. It might take a second here for this American team. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Great opportunity for all these girls and the boys tomorrow. One last time to put on your jersey here. And strike 3.
this comes, Joe. This game is, as I mentioned before, Gerry Gentner's favorite saying was always just show up and have fun, and that's what we're going to see here. Meeting new friends, new people they may not have seen, and renewing old acquaintances.
Olivia Russ, the pitcher from West Seneca East for this national team. I apologize for the American team. Because they switched it late, so bear with us on that. Swing and a miss, strike number 1. 1-1 is the count. When we did the hockey game in January, there was a lot going on. It took us a good. That one's hit to right field. And over the head and going for 2. Throw in the cutoff, and it's a double with 2 outs. Our first hit of the game was by Olivia Russ.
Yeah, Olivia just went with that pitch, Joe. Took it to right field and on a 2-hopper to the fence. So got a runner at second base.
Michaela Mazer from Williamsville North. Looks like a pinch runner. Griebel's going to go to the second.
And this is, you kind of relax all the substitution rules and stuff like that.
A lot of players to get in, right?
They want to make sure you can get them all in, Joe.
Of course, our first hit of the game is a double to right field. Special pinch runner on second on an 0-1. 2 outs. That one's high. 1-1.
Michaela from Williamsville North is just a hard-working kid, good hitter, good to be around.
Whoop, and that one hit her. Hopefully she's okay. She'll go to first. So runners on first and second, runner in the scoring position with 2 outs. That's why you wear a helmet.
Next up, representing your hometown Frontier, it is Mia Belk.
Mia Belk, number 10, going to Niagara University. Representing, the Frontier Falcons. They were on their field. Knows this field well. Ball 1.
We'll find out, Joe, as we go along that most of these people are going on to universities for study. Some of them are just going to be study, and some of them will be playing softball. So we'll try to identify that as we go along, and especially in the interview.
2-0 is the count. The pitch. Strike. 2-1. Good chance for this American side to get a run here in the bottom of the first. You got to feel like runs are going to be a premium as it is.
Got some pretty good pitching going on right here.
That one is dribbled down to third. The throw, and I got her out number 3. Good connection between third and first. No score through 1. We'll go to the top of the second when we come back.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
All right, welcome back, everybody. One of our final games of the year we're doing.
Representing Niagara Falls.
Representing Niagara Falls.
Alexis Kretzman.
Alexis
Alexis is
Kretzman
off to DUville,
from Niagara
and she
Falls.
is playing softball.
Going to DUville for softball, Jim.
Yuval College has an excellent softball program. They seem to be up there every year, and it's getting better and better. They did go to Division II from Division III, where they were for a long time.
That one's foul to the left side, and it's going to hit the netting. Evens out the count at 1-1. So in this type of a game, right, this All-Star game, I know it's a second one, how long will we see these pitchers go? Is it like the MLB, like an inning or two?
I would say an inning or two, probably 2 innings, and it depends on exactly how many that they have. Usually there's 3 or 4, so it'll get everybody at least 1 or 2 innings. But with a mix and match, I counted probably there's about 8 or 9 pitchers total as we looked over, so we're probably going to figure 2 innings.
Swing and a miss, strike 2, so evens out the count. I like this National League, American League, right? You know, keep it simple. We're authentic to baseball in softball here. So 2-2. Pitch is fouled away. Good battle here. So what do you think of Clarence and Gowanda winning states?
It was amazing. It's very, very difficult thing to do, as you well know, Joe, to even get through the Far West regionals. But to win the states in those 2 games that they played them a little different this year. They went Friday and Saturday, and in the past many years, they used to play both games on Saturday. So that would probably help all the teams. But congratulations to Clarence, congratulations to Gowanda. Great job by both teams.
And I'm sure you'll talk more on this. Still 2-2, doing a good job here following away on the boys' side with Depew winning Western New York's first state title in 10 years. Just a great comeback. They're on 4-1 that game. You know, with what their coach going through with ALS, and to come back 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th and win that game, incredible story.
It sure is. It's nice to hear those stories.
And a ball 4 inside. She worked a walk. You like to see these girls and the boys. All right, representing Olean.
It's Olivia Kress.
Olivia Kress.
Off to Alfred State to play softball.
Going to Alfred State, another softball player here. For college, I should say. Got a lefty, too, up here. How hard is it to bat lefty?
It's an advantage.
It's a little bit different than the boys, right?
Yeah.
Because there's no. Well, some girls can throw left-handed, right? But it's a little bit different than the boys, right?
Yeah, and some of the left-handed hitters throw right and bat left, and again, there's a number of things you can do from that left side that's more difficult to do from the right. You can still do it from the right, but they can slap hit. They can obviously bunt from both sides, but the slap hitting, movement in the box, not to get out of the box, and then place the ball properly. And of course, they're at least a step and a half closer to first base than you are in the right-handed batter's box. So there are advantages.
2-0. One of the best lefties I remember as a kid was Ichiro, right? He took full advantage of that extra step out of the box. Well, she's ahead in the count, 2-0. There's a strike on the inside. One hit in this game was by this pitcher, Olivia Russ from West Seneca East. It's wind here, but I think it's blowing right at us.
Yep.
Oh, outside corner, strike 2. So good job by Russ here, Jim, getting back in this count back to 2-2.
She moves that ball around, Joe. She's in and out both sides. Even the one she missed at ball 4 was too far inside.
Swing and a miss. She got back in the count, gets a strikeout. 1 down.
Next up, she's representing Sacred Heart.
Representing Sacred Heart,
It's Molly Kuhn.
Molly Kuhn, number
Molly's off to
23.
St. John Fisher
Going to St. John
play
Fisher to
softball.
play softball as well. right down the road in Rochester. St. John Fisher be busy in about 2 months with the Bills. Fouled away.
Just about the time they get back to school.
That's right. It's funny, kids. This was the last day of school, right? For Molly Kuhn and her teammates. I feel like summer went a lot longer than when I was a kid, but as an adult, like we're gonna be September before we know it. That one's fouled away on the right side. No. Yes, I'm sorry, hit the netting. I apologize. It threw me off. I'm like, I thought that went over the net, but it didn't get that high. Jim, I was like, did she catch that? No way. Well, she did, but it was off the net. All right, 0-2 is the count with 1 out. Runner on first. We're this national all-star team. Pitch. Outside. First ball of the at-bat, 1-2. Got some great camera angles today, especially right behind home plate, nice and high. There's ball, 2-2.
Just what you were saying before. This is a beautiful setup here. It's for a fan sitting up there, individual seats, you can't beat it.
Absolutely. The pictures didn't do it justice, I swear. And I'm not being a homer because I grew up in Hamburg, but fouled away. All right, so this National League All-Star team, they're really doing a good job here. Remember, they went 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first, but in the top of the second, they're working some pitches here.
Yeah, you're seeing that Russ had been in most cases ahead in the count. She goes with that rise ball a lot of times when she gets there. Oh, that was a nice pitch, just a little bit too low and maybe out.
3-2. Runner in first did walk. And even the strikeout, I mean, he was battling there too. And the girl from Olean. 3-2 pitch. That one's hit into center field. And a single. Runners on first and second with 1 out.
Now up, she's representing Westfield. It's the pitcher, Haley Dello.
So Haley Dello from Westfield will be at bat. And
Haley is off to play at George Mason.
Going to George Mason.
To play softball.
Play softball, as you could guess. I always say, Jim, with the pitchers and the girls and the boys, when you get in at bat, you get to make the most of it. You get to help yourself here. And she's got 2 on as well with only 1 out. That one fouled away. Kind of nicked her as well.
Yeah. Becomes a dead ball right away, and they live to throw another pitch.
And on the 0-1, fouled away, 0-2. So Olivia Russ could use an out here. This has been a little bit of challenging inning.
She started that rise ball right about the waist, and it just came right up to about the letters.
Well, I say challenging, but remember, this is not supposed to be easy. There's a strike. And strikeout for her with 1 out.
Now up, representing Alden.
Alden?
It's Taylor Lawrence.
Taylor Lawrence representing Alden.
Taylor's off to Genesee Community College.
Going to Genesee Community College. And on the pitch. That one's low. Close, but a ball. All right, Jim, so 2 outs here. Everyone's going to be running in any contact.
She wants to try to stay even with or ahead of the count. And now it becomes the hitters they're ready to go, and they have the hammer, so to speak.
There's a strike, 2-1.
Just a nice pitch just on the outside corner.
Good opportunity here for this American League All-Star team to get out of this jam. There was 2 on with 1 out. That one's fouled away. Now 1 strike away from continuing this scoreless frame and this game. That pitch swung on to first, stays with it, taps on the bag, and that's the 3rd out. So they leave 2 on in that inning. And we're going to stay here and take it down to Tom Prince.
Now it's time to recognize our New York State champions. The first team we'll recognize is your AA champions, the Clarence Red Devils. Number 1, Jenna Sage. Number 3, Taylor Pavelski. Number 6, Samantha Puslowski. Number 7, Ella Zobel. Number 9, Ella Harrison. Number 10, Olivia Collins. Number 11, Mackenzie Crawford. Number 12, Olivia Dickinson. Number 14, Lauren Holly. Number 15, Ava Charles. Number 19, Emily Walrich. Number 20, Emma Sweeney. Number 22, Jillian Jensen. Number 25, Caitlin Sweeney. And number 44, Madeline Ferder. Your coaches, Todd Banaszak, Alyssa Barnes, and Matt Jacobs. Give a big round of applause to Clarence. Now we'll recognize your C champions. Go Wanda! Number 1, Jada Geiger. Number 2, Addison Coda. Number 3, Ella Luther. Number 4, Holland Browning. Number 5, Haley Christopher. Number 6, Alana Gable. Number 9, Aubrey Heron. Number 11, Kaylin Farner. Number 15, Lauren Kelly. Number 17, Wasi Stevens. Number 20, Emily Pound. Number 25, Starla Smith. Number 30, Karina John. Number 31, Gracie Eddy. Number 33, Lily Bobstein. Number 0, Shai Pasternak. And 00, Audrina Huss. And your coaches, Mike Maloney, Jared Capuzzi. Folks, this is one heck of an honor right here. 2 state champions. Give them a round of applause. Yeah.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
You're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to this All-Star game for girls softball here at Frontier. It's the American and National League. Go to the bottom of the second. 0-0 is the score. Jim Craig's with me. Tim Gardner producing. We got quite the setup here for tonight for the boys tomorrow night and the girls tonight at this outstanding new facility here at Frontier. By far better than I ever could have imagined. So, Jim, are you enjoying what we're seeing so far?
Very much so. Again, as you mentioned before, in an all-star game, still 0-0 and we're going to the bottom of the second. It usually isn't the case. Usually the bats are flying and the balls are right after them.
So Morrison batting. There's a strike. Still got Haley Dello on the mound. Swing and a miss, strike two.
It was a nice change of speed just on the outside corner.
Two quick strikes as not only are we battling getting the same with the weather, but fouled away. Kind of feel some raindrops coming in there,
Just
Jim.
a little bit. You figured the skies are getting just a bit ominous, Joe. Hopefully we can get through this.
I can tell you everyone's fingers are crossed for sure.
Starting with ours.
Oh, yeah. Jim, right now, look, see? Their fingers crossed. This one's fouled away.
Here's the great softball chess match that we always love. We've got the pitcher ahead in the count, and the hitter protecting the plate. Excellent job.
0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Might have gotten a piece of it.
Next up, she's representing Iroquois.
Representing Iroquois,
Olivia Byer.
Olivia Byer.
Olivia's off to St. Lawrence University to play softball.
Going to St. Lawrence University to play softball. It'll be the lefty here for the American side. That one's a ball outside.
Olivia played on that excellent Iroquois team that went all the way to the Fire Regionals. Right, and they came out, they were 6-6 in their own league. A very difficult league. They were B1, all the rest of them were A1s. But in the crunch, did an excellent job, getting all the way to the Fire Regionals and lost there.
On the 1-1. Just missed. 2-1.
Just a bit high.
Well, with the Buffalo weather, right, especially in the spring, this is why there's turf fields, right? When we were at the state championships over the weekend, we saw what rain could do to a dirt field. 3-1.
This is a godsend for many of the. We play, of course, our softball in the spring, and there's a few states that do it in the fall. But in order to get out any type of ways,
Next up, she's also representing Iroquois.
Also representing Iroquois,
Morgan Kosnick.
Morgan Kosnick.
And Morgan will also be going to St. Lawrence University.
And also going to St. Lawrence University, so going with her teammate. So not only can they help their own team, but she can get her own teammate over to second base with a hit here with one down.
I watched her do that a couple of times in those playoffs.
There's a strike.
Good stick here. We'll see what she can do against an excellent pitcher, Haley Dello.
There's a ball, 1-1. You've seen these girls from both teams maybe being a little more patient here in the second inning than they were in the first with their at-bats.
And again, as we go through the order, and the order is long.
The order is very long. These teams' rosters, over 70 players. That one's fouled. 1-2.
And probably not a lot of them will be able to get up and hit twice unless a lot of runs are scored. So they won't be able to come in a second time and after they've kind of figured things out after they've seen the pitcher once.
The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. So Dello taking her time here, steps off the mound, just take a breather on the 2-2 pitch. Sets, delivers, strike 3. And that extra deep breath helped her. Representing West Seneca East. Anna Chapman.
Anna is off to DUville.
Going to
play
DUville.
softball.
Multiple girls here from West Seneca East. And I believe this is the catcher here. So she's catching for Olivia Russ. Ball. Okay, so in this type of a game, the boys and the girls, how big is it for the pitcher and the catcher, to have that catcher back there for Russ, right? Because they've been working together all year.
That's always an advantage, Joe, to have your own catcher.
That one's hit into right field, and it's going to fall down. And runner will go to third. Ball gets away. They're going to stay there. And that's going to send Chapman to second. And they're going to send her home for a run.
She represents Clarence.
So she did go on the throwing air, I believe, right?
It was on the throwing air.
So they had to send her home, yep.
And what the umpires saw was that the release of the ball was after she had achieved second. So they awarded her to the plate. And then the hitter was beyond first, so they gave her 2 bases from the time the ball's thrown.
And that'll bring in Mia Bach from Frontier. So how about that? That's how we had our first run of the game, on a throwing error to third. Strike. Still 2 outs.
You were mentioning the battery of the same team, and that's always helpful. But hopefully in an all-star game like this, you're going to have some pretty excellent players.
That one's hit into left field, and it's gone. Wow, a nice shot down the left field line. Yes, all your teammates from the American side, come on out. Every single one. 3-0 on the 2-run shot to left field.
Next up, she's representing Nardin. It's Molly Stan.
And that was Maddie Feder from Clarence,
Molly is off
state champion.
to Ohio State.
So 3-0 here with 2 outs. 3 runs all in this bottom of the second.
She hit that just in the right spot and got it up high enough where I think the wind swirled a little bit and helped.
Fouled away on the first pitch. And here comes the rain. Now, how hard can it rain in this game to continue with your knowledge?
Well, probably not too long because here they come off right now.
Yeah, they're coming off. All right, we're going to take a quick timeout. We're in a rain delay here at Frontier.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record?
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
Got this big heavy weight on it. It still ain't gonna hold it, I don't think.
Just so everybody knows, we are going to reconvene in just 15 minutes to make a final decision. So while we are waiting, I am going to announce your finalists for the Sorrow Weiss Cup.
I thought it was only supposed to rain tomorrow.
Okay, let's announce those finalists. So we're obviously not going to bring them out in the field, but we need to recognize them so they know who they are, because there is a dinner for them on next Monday. So, we will go in school order. Your first finalist, who will represent Clarence, is Ella Harrison.
Clearly you needed help. Or like these, I don't know, like these weights around, I don't think weren't secured before. Yeah.
Your next finalist, she will represent Depew. Her name, Mia Vanelli. Our next finalist comes from Fredonia. Her name, Jordan Lucas. Our next finalist will represent Gowanda, Addison Coda. Our next finalist, she will represent Nardin. It's Erin Newer. Our next finalist will represent Niagara Wheatfield. It's Julia Kwitchkoff. Our next finalist will represent Orchard Park. It's Ava Farina. Our next finalist will represent St. Mary's. It's Alex Packard. Our next finalist will represent West Seneca East. It's Olivia Russ. Our next finalist will represent Westfield. It's Haley Dello. Our next finalist, she comes from Williamsville East. It is Ella Wesolowski. Our next finalist also comes from Williamsville East. It's Grace Kessel.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Our next finalist, she comes from Williamsville North. It's Ella Joel.
Do what you gotta do. Yeah. Yep.
And our last finalist, she will represent Williamsville South. It is Gia Ganji. Congrats to the 14 of you. You will all be getting a message tomorrow about the banquet, where to go, and all the information for your family. Congratulations to the first ever finalists of the Sorrow Weiss Cup.
This thing did? Yeah. It blew right up against the. If this net wasn't here, it would have been across the field. Yeah, that wind was brutal. Yeah, we're still.
Hey Joe, how are you? Yeah, I'm okay if it's raining. I'm okay if it's windy, but when it's doing it both, that's really.
on a second.
Joe, I'm going to be right over your head. Are you going to be?
Yeah. What do you mean? On a second. My bike's on. It's on. It's on. All right. Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, everybody, we're back. Rain and a wind, man, that kicked in. We're going to try to get this game in a little bit longer, as much as we possibly can. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2 is the count. There are 2 outs. We're going to get everything reset up here. As you can see, the camera angle did change due to the weather. And there's a strike. All right, 3 outs. We got through 2. We're headed to the top of the 3rd. And the 2nd annual All-Star game here from Frontier.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
All right, Jenna Szyminski will be at bat here for the East Shore representative for the National All-Stars. Down 3-0. 3 runs were scored in the 2nd inning here for the American. As Jim, I'm just waiting for this this shelter to fly away on us here.
I don't think it's far from it.
This wind isn't. It's not intense, but it's getting there. All right, so 3-0 top of the 3rd inning. Still on the mound is Olivia Russ. And Russ will take the first pitch low. Ball 1. Well, obviously the camera angle changed, right? So everyone gets a little different look here with Russ right behind us.
It's part of necessity as far as everything goes here. It didn't last long, but it was pretty tough to go through. So we just hope that everything passes through and that we can finish this game.
2-0's the count. And the pitch. Another one, 3 straight balls, and she's behind 3-0. So obviously a hitter's pitch here. You know, they always say take on 3-0. Well, let's see. Maybe they'll be surprised in an All-Star game, right?
You never know. Maybe.
Nope. Doesn't matter. It's ball 4.
Next up, she's representing Gowanda.
Representing Gowanda.
It's Lily Bobstein.
Lily Bobstein. And
Lily is off to play at Genesee Community College.
Lily going to Genesee Community College. She knows what's up. She's got her hoodie on. And I don't blame her. That one is going to stay fair. And she got the out just on the line. Maybe the last second was waiting to go foul, but.
Next up, she's representing
she was going to think.
Porter. It's Emily Palermo.
Emily Palermo from Lewiston Porter.
Emily is off to Nazareth to play softball.
And Nazareth for softball. All right, Jim. 1 out here.
Runner at second base. He did advance the runner.
Oh, she's going to go another 90 feet to third base on the passed ball.
That was it looked like that might have slipped right out of her hand.
And this is a national side.
At the plate.
Yeah, that's at the plate, looking to get on the board here. Ball might be getting a little wet here. We're seeing some balls here from Russ. There's a strike, high strike indeed, with the swing and a miss. 1-1.
These are, again, it's great to have the turf field, but there's still tough conditions to play in.
Yeah, the ball, they do say, can be slick. There's a foul.
The ball that bounced up and hit her in the batter's box. So it's a dead ball, and we've got a strike.
Jim, what's your favorite jersey out there for colors?
Oh, you know,
you got a favorite? I'm a jersey fanatic.
Yeah, you know, I kind of like the black and the green.
Yep.
Right? From West Seneca East. It's a nice looking jersey, and I like the Clarence Reds too.
Clarence Red sharp. I always like the green and the black. That one's hit in the air. And it's caught by the shortstop for out number 2.
Next up, representing Olean, it's Ariel Maine.
Ariel Mange
Alfred State to play softball.
from Olean going to Alfred State. And if this is correct, Lily Bobstein made that out. There was a shot in between short and third. 1 run will score. And it's an RBI single. And they're on the board down 3-1.
She got every piece of that one, Joe. It was a nice shot, drove in a run.
That was a first pitch, right? Wasting no time in this weather.
Maybe that's the key.
Swing.
Swing and hope, of course. Again, with the pitcher's plate just a little bit damp there, a little wet.
Next up, she's
and the ball.
Representing Westfield, it's Cassidy Phillips.
Cassidy Phillips from Westfield. There's a ball inside.
Cassidy is off to St. John Fisher.
Going to St. John Fisher in the fall. One thing I noticed, a lot of the girls are staying in New York.
There's a lot of good college softball, no matter what the level is, Division 3, 2, or 1, in the state of New York. And
go ahead, Jim. Sorry, yeah, that's right. And there's something that we should be proud of for New York too.
Yeah, absolutely, and take into consideration also the educational, the most important part.
Well, absolutely.
The institutions. So, again, it's important to know that there are some great institutions around here: University of Buffalo, Canisius Niagara, and many, many, many more.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. They did get 1 across. We go to the bottom of the third. It's 3-1 for the American side.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
All right, welcome back here. Nora Jones for Frontier.
She's representing Randolph.
Representing Randolph.
Stewart.
Randall Stewart will be on the mound here in this bottom of the third. As the American side up 3-1. They got 3 runs last inning. One of them was a 2-run shot to left field. Kind of seeing the camera, the beating our tent is taking tonight. That is the tent. That's not a flag.
It is. It was flying all around here for a few seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Thought it might take one of us with him. But, right now it's calmed down a little bit. Hopefully we can get through this, Joe.
First pitch was a ball from Stewart, pitching from Randolph in this all-star game. 2-0, falls behind. I'll tell you, everyone's bundled up, but I'm not. I'm wearing shorts and a T-shirt, and I'm feeling it. I did not think this one through. There's a ball, 3-0. That's the worst part, when it's chilly and you get a little wet, right? You know, that's the worst.
Nothing worse than that.
There's a drop strike, but 3-1. Well, I'm sure how these girls and the boys start their season. And right in late March, this is nothing. That one's hit to short, scooped up, nice throw, and that's an out. Nice throw by the Lakeshore shortstop.
Representing Williamsville South, it's Lexi Quagliana.
Alexi Quagliana, number 33
Lexi
from
is off
Will
to
South.
Buff State to play softball.
Buff State, as you can guess, playing softball. That's another thing. I mean, I know this is an all-star game, but look how many girls are going to college playing softball. It's incredible.
It is amazing.
There's a strike.
Lexi's playing shortstop on defense, and she made it. It was a real nice play. It could have been easier than it was, but she had to catch a ball almost at her knees. A good read.
Fouled away. It looks like at short, who made that play was Kate DiMartino from Lakeshore. With 1 out, 0-2 count. That one got a little piece of it. Back to the pitcher, and a toss out to first.
Now up.
So they go on to first baseman.
Also representing Williamsville South, it's Emma Sigmund.
Emma Sigmund.
Emma will be off to the University of Buffalo.
University of Buffalo, one of 5 Williamsville School District players in this game. 3 of them from South. That's what's nice. You see so many schools and represented here. That one's fouled away. Even the Monsignor Martin. Got St. Mary's here, 2 players.
Also from Williamsville East, we've got 2 players.
That's right. And you got 2 from North. You know, we're just taking a quick glance. Look, there's 2 from Lockport, my hometown. 1-1's the count. The pitch. Just missed. 2-1. Good eye. I mean, I give these umps a lot of credit. Yes, they've got the experience, but the split-second decision they have to make, call it a strike or ball. I mean, I could never do it. 2-1. That's clear in the dirt. 3-1.
We have the winner, the winning ticket of the 50-50.
Is it in the dirt, or would you say it's in the turf? Right?
6, 7,
It's in the turf.
In the turf.
6.
I was talking to some of the boys over the weekend, and they don't like sliding into this turf. Then the brush burn you get. 3-2 now on the foul ball.
$64 for the 50-50.
You see a lot of the young ladies here on the turf, they use the head first slide. And it scares the heck out of me, but they're pretty successful at it.
All right, 3-2, the battle to get a hit. And the strikeout, this one's hit to second. Got her glove down, throw to first, no. Oh, yep, she did not get her foot on the bag.
Yep.
Throw was a little off. So the 2 out.
She has now been named
and on first.
one of the first finalists for Player of the Year. It's Gia Ganji.
Gia Ganji, number 2 from Williamsville South.
Denison to play softball.
And the pitch. There's a strike. So one thing that's nice about Frontier, these, and I don't know if it's on, it might be, but they got heaters in these dugouts. These are legit dugouts too.
Everything is top class here.
Hit the third, the throw, and it could not be caught. It slipped out of the glove. Runner will go to third on the air, so 2 errors in this inning here for this National League defense.
Just a little off the tip of her glove.
Eleanor is off to St. Bonaventure University to play softball.
It's Eleanor Park.
Yeah, Eleanor Park representing Lancaster. Thank you so much. I heard something different, so thanks. I appreciate that, Jim. Ball gets away from the catcher, coming home, and she'll stay up, and there's a run scored. Makes it 4-1. Runners advance. So the 2 fielding errors hurt, and they get 1 run here from this National side on their defense. The ball could be a little slick, right? Throwing their hands. You know, sometimes you take some throws for granted. Even this game, there's no pressure, right? You know, that could happen too, right?
And and this surface is a lot quicker when the ball's hit. Once it hits that ground, it skips. It's pretty quick, and you got to get used to it.
Ball high. They always say, right, that third out's the hardest one to get. We saw it over the weekend at States and hurt some teams. You know, you get the 2 outs easy, but getting that third out is never easy. Ball low, and it's a walk.
Now up, she's representing Maple Grove. It's Megan Lockwood.
Megan Lockwood representing
to JCC.
Maple Grove. Go to JCC in the fall. Always a great way to start. There's a strike.
Just so many, as you mentioned, going to schools right here in the state of New York, right here locally. It's terrific. The talent we have, and exemplified by what we're seeing in this game, Joe, is again, it's nice to see it stay around.
2 quick strikes with 2 outs. There's 2 runners on. That one gets away. Ball 1. You'd like to see this National side get off the field here. Feels like it's been a little bit of time with the 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That's low. And 2-2. So 0-2 to 2-2 just like that. Nice and quick here. Good job battling back for the Maple Grove representative.
As I take a look back at my old alma mater, college alma mater, Buff State,
Yeah?
they're getting a couple of really good players. Coach Brown should be very, very happy with what he sees coming from this all-star game from Western New York.
On the last pitch, the ball did get by. Runners moved up 90 feet. Second and third. Another ball, and it's a ball 4. So 0-2 to a walk.
She's representing Maple Grove also. It's Erin Mansfield.
Erin Mansfield also for Maple Grove. Seen it a couple times with back-to-back hitters.
To Geneseo to play softball.
Going to Geneseo to play softball, so bases loaded. Still 2 outs. There's a strike in the outside corner. On the National side, a couple errors in this inning. Need to hunker down to get this out.
Have the bases loaded now?
That's a ball, 1-1. It's been a long bottom of the third. And you don't usually see this in softball. I've been to a couple games, and it was quick innings. 2-1.
That last pitch, she wanted it, and she held back. Nice job.
Foul away. So 2-2, and especially when you have weather that's so iffy, and you want to get everyone in, and it doesn't matter who wins today, you want innings to go by quick. Does that sound fair, right?
It sounds very fair, and I think the coaches are doing a terrific job. We've seen a lot of players. We're going to see more. We've seen a lot of players come through so far, and we're only in the 3rd inning.
Yes, that ball got over the netting. 3-2. Or sorry, 2-2 is the count. 4-1's the score. They got one here in the bottom of the 3rd. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Another ball, 3-2. And Stewart's got to bear down here. They need one more strike or anything in infield or the outfield to get that ball caught. Fouled again.
You know, I want to say something again about softball here in Western New York. If you take a look around and you're able to see a lot of these as an umpire and as go along, there's a ton of coaches from all these teams here supporting their kids.
Hit back to Stewart. That'll do it. Jim will come back to that. The elite base is loaded. They do get one run. It's 4-1 as we go to the top of the fourth.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Live broadcast here on WNY Athletics. Representing Alden, Kendall Shadle for this National League All-Star team. And now pitching Gia Ganji, number 2 for the American side. So that next pitch coming up, just so you know, again, all the money donated tonight with the baskets and the sponsors, going to Cole Matz's family. Everything the kids battled with is just incredible toughness for this young kid. All that stuff with the basket raffle supposed to happen to Western New York Athletic Days and with the baseball and the softball. Ironically, that got ringed out in regards to that. And it rained tonight, but the baskets are here, and you can still donate money to his family and the cause even after tonight. And we thank everyone for their donations and the sponsors.
Appreciate anything and any help whatsoever.
And the first pitch is a ball, 1-0. So this is the second annual Gerry Gentner All-Star Game. First one was last year. First one here. Fouled away, 1-1. We'll update the outs and the scoreboard in just a second, so we will bear with us. We'll tell you what the where we're at with that.
One count, there's still nobody out. First batter of the inning.
Absolutely. All right, so we got into the top of the fourth. It looks like it's raining a little bit, but not like it was raining a couple innings ago. That pitch is in the dirt. Oh, okay.
It was in the dirt. It bounced up and hit her.
That counts in, okay?
Yep.
A little bit different than the boys, right?
Yeah. It was. That's a situation where there was nowhere for her to go.
Yeah.
The pitch was aimed to fool her, and it did, and so it hit her.
That's a nice strike. And we got number 88 from Fredonia. The pitch. That one is chopped to the mound. Throw to first, and they got her. Runner will move up. 1 out.
She's representing Lakeshore.
And representing Lakeshore,
Kate DiMartino.
Kate DiMartino.
And Kate will be off to Syracuse University.
And that was Jenna Truby. I apologize, from Fredonia with the head. I thought I saw 88, but it was 84.
84.
All right. Fouled away. The first strike.
Just mentioning what I was saying before, that a lot of the coaches from Western New York who coach these girls on a regular basis are here cheering their teams and all these kids on. Kudos to the Western New York coaches. They're doing a terrific job.
That one's fouled away again, so 2. Quickly behind, but she's battling, taking some good swings here. And it sounds like it's raining a little bit. Oh, 2 with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Ball outside and away, 1-2.
And the pitcher, Gia Ganji, is headed to Denison College, where she's going to play softball.
Ball 2. One thing I really like about this game, not only in the boys side, the baseball and the softball, like, some of these girls, they travel quite a distance to come here for this game. And especially, 5 o'clock, not everyone's from Frontier where they go right down the road. That one's hit in the air. And it's caught by the catcher nicely for the second out at the top of the 4th.
She's representing Orchard Park. It's Ella Stewart. Ella is off to Oneonta to play softball.
Ella Stewart. And I believe that's the catcher is Dickerson, right, number 12 behind home plate. Got to remember, sometimes it's a little tough to see, a lot to look at with our rosters. 2 down here. 2-0 is the count. That one just misses. 3-0.
Just a little bit up high.
On the top of the 4th. That one's fouled away. All right, hey, she swung on a 3-0, right? Why not? It's an all-star game.
It's an all-star. Of course it is.
Swing the bats, everyone. The girls and the boys tomorrow. Nothing to lose.
And this is supposed to be a fun thing for them. Boy, they meet new people. And again, as I said before, rekindle. A lot of these girls play on travel teams, a ton of them. And they could be on different high schools, but play on the same travel team. So it's nice to just reunite for a good evening of softball. Fun, as you said.
Representing West Valley. Lauren Rochella.
Lauren is off to Pitt Bradford.
Pitt Bradford. And the fall. And that one's outside for a ball.
We got to break. We'll break. Seriously. If it's raining, we got to break. We can't get this stuff wet. Yeah. So, what inning are you in?
Thank you.
4-1 is the score. Ball's high.
Thank you.
Jim, I feel like it's a little Girl Series. They're bringing us food. 2-0 is the count.
Service with a smile.
There's a strike. 2-1. Runner on first and second. All right, we're going to bring in Frank Wolf here.
How's
there
everybody
we go.
doing?
Hey, Frank.
Hey, guys, you guys are doing a tremendous job braving these elements here. I really appreciate the hard work you guys have put in today. Timmy Gardner, Jimmy Craig, Joseph Daniel, and, of course, Tom Prince, who's out there. But, unfortunately, we're going to have to – oh, Russ Battaglia. Russie, what's up, buddy?
Russ right next to us.
Russ Battaglia. Poor guy. But our equipment is getting soaked, and we're going to lose this broadcast, folks. So, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but we have to kill this broadcast just to save our equipment. It's starting to come down a little more than we thought it was going to, and I apologize. But, Joe, yeah, we're going to have to cut this one, unfortunately, in the middle of the game. I mean, there's 2 runs on 4-1. How many outs we got here?
We got 2 outs.
2 outs.
Right, 2 outs. We got bases loaded. There's a swing and a miss for a
Let's
strike.
see how Kleiman Sherman does at the plate here, and then that'll determine if we go another inning or not.
Yeah, an American doing a good job here.
How's Jim Craig doing on the color today?
Yeah.
He's doing good. He forgot that he worked with me, and he called me Jake, but that's a first. Oh, well, yeah, you told him Jake, and then, yeah, that's okay.
It's a tremendous day, no matter what. I mean, the
Oh,
weather
absolutely.
wasn't exactly in our favor, but
Hey, we'll be back at it tomorrow. Well, Jake will be here tomorrow, I believe. Correct, Frank? Do we
yeah,
know?
we got the
All
boys
right,
senior
so
all-star
Jake
game.
will be here tomorrow. Hopefully the weather is a little bit better. That one's in the dirt for a ball. And 1-2. 2 outs, bases loaded. Here in the bottom of the fourth, Americans done a good job. They got that 2-run homer. And just getting runs a little bit each inning. Up 4-1, can extend this lead. 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And the lead, bases loaded. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. We appreciate it. We're sorry. We'll be back tomorrow for the boys. It's 4-1. And you're watching tonight's game on WNOA Athletics.